Well, we haven't got an official crowd figure yet, but looking at all those people, there was 36,000 here last year, and I reckon there might be a few more here today. The Caulfield Cup was first run in 1879, and no woman trainer has ever won the Caulfield Cup, but the horses don't know that, Gay Waterhouse, do they?
No, they certainly don't. And I've got two very good chances today, both double figure odds.
And, well, Iron Horse finished third last year after running a place in the Epsom. This year he won the Epsom. Why don't we pick up the action from the Epsom and see the ability that Iron Horse has got. And Gay, he certainly didn't shirk his task here. Well ridden by Chris Muntz, and he's on him again today.
Yes, Ken, he was up on the speed all the way, and he found just that little bit extra, which he wins big races. His work here on Thursday morning on Caulfield was absolutely excellent. And I said to Chris just down the stairs, I said, you know, sometimes you get a real buzz in your body when you're watching a horse work. Doesn't happen all the time, but it certainly happened to me on Thursday.
Gay rose 4 kilos in the Epsom. He's risen 4 kilos in the Caulfield Cup to what he carried last year. Now, do you see that as a major problem?
Well, everyone likes their horse to be well weighted. Iron Horse is a horse that's performing well. He performed particularly well in Queensland. In the Doomben Cup, he was probably a good thing beaten. It just didn't handle the heavy going. He's won the Gosford Gold Cup over 2100, and then he came out and won the Epsom. He's certainly an improved horse, Simon, and he'll be very, very hard to beat in this race today.
You've got a jockey that's pretty excitable too, so he'll be looking for every gap he can take in Chris Muntz.
Well, he's riding well, Chris, and he's riding well in all states. He won the double in Queensland. He's won for me several Group 1 races, including the Metropolitan last year, and then, of course, the All-Age Stakes with all our mob. He's a good jockey, a very good jockey.
Gay also trains one of the roughies in the race, Magic of Sydney, and we've got tape of Magic of Sydney running second to Yippee-I-O in the Craven Plate. Now remember, Yippee-I-O was favourite for the Melbourne Cup till he went amiss last week. Now Magic of Sydney leads, Yippee-I-O goes up to him and beats him, but Magic of Sydney beats the others, Gay.
Ken, it's very interesting in the Craven Plate. It's a weight for age race run over 2,000 metres at Randwick, and I instructed Larry Cassidy to lead on the horse. He became the shooting pigeon for the rest of the horses, and he made 3 runs in that race. It was a very good run. He hadn't run for a month. He's probably, about 33 to 1 chance. He's got a good each way, rough each way chance.
Yeah, I think he's a bit of value at that price.
He is good value, Ken.
Gay, you've got the 2 runners. Which is the horse you're most scared of?
I suppose you've got to say Marble Halls. He's a 4-year-old. He's racing very well. I do think Bart's Catlin Opening's got a great chance in this race. It was a very good run in the Epsom, and he's a horse that's always thereabouts.
Now, Gay, you've broken a lot of barriers in your time as a trainer, as a high-profile lady trainer. Would this
Please
just
stop the lady. I am a lady, but I'm not a lady trainer. I'm a trainer. So
trainer, correct. Sorry about that. I'm never that politically correct. Would it just
Sexually
put a bit of icing on the cake for you?
Oh, of course. I mean, you dream about winning. It's like saying to one of the top swimmers or runners in Australia, how do you feel like winning a gold at the Olympics? Ask them. How do you feel like getting 100, when you're a test cricketer? I mean, you know.
Very few of those go, I can assure you.
Well, that's what winning these races is all about. It's winning gold. It's really exciting.
Well, Gay, before you go away, we're going to ask you if you've got a runner anywhere that can win, perhaps Almazoon, yes, or a runner in Sydney.
Almazoon is my best chance today in the 8th race. She's the most consistent mare. She won a $50,000 race at Newcastle. She should win today.
Okay, from Sydney's leading trainer, I've got that right this time, from Sydney's leading horse trainer, Gay Waterhouse, let's go for a break on the Wide World of Sports.